Well, I spent the last couple hours finally getting the front suspension all sorted out on the Model T vintage drag car. So what I ended up doing, got the split wishbones mounted right at pretty much, right there. So it comes off the bottom of where I Z'd the frame. Kind of tucks in right nice and clean, and it looks good. Got good angle on the radius arms. Again, we're talking that's about a 12-degree camber on there, which is fine because this is for competition and not for the street. And yeah, so these plates that I ordered a couple years ago, not really sure how I was gonna sort everything out. These are actually meant for rod ends, not for the tie rod, the tapered fit tie rod ends. These are meant for spherical rod ends, so I had to drill them with a tapered bit to get them to fit properly for the rods. And it worked fine. So got that all pretty much reinforced. I still want to do a couple fish plates, one on the outside here and on the inside, just to tie the top and bottom together a little better, because we don't want any catastrophic failures going down the drag strip, because that would be bad. So do that. So the steering, the drag link here, ended up having to shorten it 3 inches because it must have come out of a truck. But I got that, and I got it so lock to lock pretty much. Get good steering angle, and it hits right there, which, on both sides, but that's okay. Because the one that hits right there, I'm really not going to be spinning any faster. And I might put a barrier right, like weld a little tab on the top of the radius arm, just to keep it from doing something funky. Yeah, I might do that. Just weld a little tab. I want to put another fish plate up here anyway, so I might just incorporate a fish plate with a steering stop. Yeah, I might do that. That might work out just fine. Yeah, I like that idea. Okay. So, and these shocks, I got these secondhand. I guess I got a good deal on them. I'm not sure. Anyway, I got these secondhand, and I'm gonna extend this bolt and have that mounted right there for that, and that'll line up just fine for that. Of course, they're aluminum, so I want to clean them all up and polish them and clear coat them, because you gotta clear coat polished aluminum out here or it'll just corrode. And for mounting, let me get this off of here. Sheesh, this doesn't want to come off. Okay, so I was hoping to be able to just use these tabs, these holes right there, and it lines up more or less, but the rod end doesn't line up with the shackle if I do that, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna drill this out and use that as one mounting hole, and then drill another one right there, and that'll be fine. That'll be just fine. So there it is, this Sunday afternoon. So now I get to take it all apart, paint everything, put it all back together for the final time. Then I can move on to the rear suspension, or maybe I'll mock up the rear suspension first. then do all the detail on that. I'm not sure. So there she is. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, or not, and talk to you later. Bye.